Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as we look at the free video tonight, allow me to preface it by saying that there may not be a lot of reason to be focusing on finding anything to buy for a few sessions. Based off the way the S&P's closed today, we very well could see some additional downside. But to come in this and tell you something to try and find in short after the big down move, I think that's a hard thing to be chasing at these levels. So I don't know exactly where the SPY is going to find a meaningful bounce from, but I believe that when it does, there will be a few good names to look to, and I like to define those by their moving average relationships. So let's start off with Netflix, and keeping it very basic, essentially saying, I am looking for stocks that have a relationship with their 8 EMA trading above their 21 EMA, that having the faster moving average above the slower is one of the most basic ways to define the trend of a product. So with that moving average relationship and with the squeeze that is moving higher, I believe that pullbacks into the 21 EMA, so about $4 or $5 lower, will be the first spot to be looking for buy-side opportunities. And then you've got another name here with ENPH. This one is a little bit thinner as far as the options are concerned, but I do think that above 290, above 285, right, it's more of this same way of thinking that says when the squeeze fully resolves, you see that transition down here in the lower subgraph, it usually provides a nice directional move. So here you can see a very strong bullish move. Price pulls back and respects the 21 EMA, and then again today was a test of that same moving average. So this to me is one of the stronger names out there and has been generally pretty accommodating for the sale of premium. And then we finally have Tesla, where the pattern on the daily chart did come in a good bit today, and tomorrow into Friday, I'm not ruling out a test of 295 and potentially even lower, but I think this little bit of a kind of cup and handle pattern on the daily is intriguing, and more so than that, if you feel like maybe that's a little bit open to interpretation, switch your time frame over to the 2-day chart. So it offers a much faster view than a weekly, but a little bit slower than a daily. Here you can see that 2-day squeeze and the directional move that it provided. And if this can do something similar, buys down into the moving averages should eventually see us up in towards 327. But of course, that's going to be a lot easier to do on the back of a market that wants to agree with it. So I hope that helps, gives you a few names to consider if and when we find a spot to bounce. Be careful with them, and we'll look at this again in some of the free videos to follow. You'll have a great rest of your evening, and I will talk to you then. Hey traders, this is Henry with simplertrading.com. I wanted to thank you for watching today's video. I hope you found it helpful, and if so, be sure to click the like and subscribe buttons down below. If you would like to also see me putting these ideas into action and trading my own account live in front of you, be sure to sign up at simplertrading.com, and I hope to see you in the chat room sometime soon.